Alright, well, another main battle cleared. Explore more of the Winter Palace. Pyrogeddon joins the team. Yeah, so that's the fire dash then, right? Is what it must be. Wait, what the heck? Meteors with the burn super effect rain upon enemies. Oh! I guess the fire dash one would be later. Each deals that damage. All super effect damage is reduced by 20%. Heroes are not affected by the burn super effect. Sky Rain Burn. Alright, you are not the, you are not the fire dash there, huh? I am rather intrigued. Wonder how much range that has. Huh. I'll upgrade you again. I mean, we have a lot of star bits. We have the technology. I should probably go around upgrading a whole bunch of my, my doodles. Now that we have, like, 2 spark slots, I'm actually starting to use Exosphere a lot more. Is the case. My level cap reached, at least one hero reaches level 15. So that's right around the corner anyway. Maybe I should actually save some of my star bits, because I'm probably going to want to get some of them up to level 4 here pretty soon. So I should probably do. Yeah, so I'll hold on to it for now, because we're about to become level 15 anyway. Is the case. So what's this? More lore and stuff?
Here's the master navigator. Holding his map upside down while trying to find a rest stop with a bathroom.
I do like these little painting lore entry things around in the dungeons for each of the areas so far. Oh, there's a lore thing there. Can I sneak by you? Oh, that's not the dash button. I'm getting mixed up with Persona 5 now. Darn you, game. Whoops. Yeah, that's what happens when you play a couple of games at once, I guess. You got your buttons all mixed up. Darn you. Well, this might get us to level 15 anyway. May as well stick with this party setup because, you know, we have the shock effect thingamabob going on. There's 4? Where? I saw 2. Oh, there's some fire dudes over there. I should have brought some splash then. Can you restart battle from that? You can. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, let's see here. Let's go ahead and see if we can one-turn it. I don't know if we can, but I will certainly try my best. So this'll put me at a decent range on the other side of the pipe, right? We're dashing through those guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. So before I get too carried away with that, let's see here. Nah, I can't get to that farther pipe. So Peach can do something about this guy, right? Yeah, you'll be able to get him no matter what there. So, I mean, hold on. Whoa, 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 wait here. Let's go ahead and shock dash. We'll use one of our shock dashes on you. And Rabbid Peach can just kill without needing to do anything else, right? Let's see here. The answer is yes. The answer is indeed yes. Cool. Now for these guys. So let's see here. Zippity zap. Can I dash through both of them? I can. Cool. So maybe, rather than applying a super effect, I probably should have just waited there is what I should have done. Darn. I can go across here, though. Oh, yeah. I can do this and hit both of them, right? Because dashing counts as movement in this game. So let's see here. Alright! Bam! Oh, does it chain it? Wow. Plus one more use because we killed him. Alright, well. We'll do that. Yeah, one turn win.
Just deadly.
Didn't even need to use Mario's attack. Alright, well that worked out pretty well. Alright, level 15.
I'm all about personal growth.
Again, I wasn't sure how I felt about the Rabbid voice act at the beginning of the game, but I love it now. I'm all about personal growth. So she really is the freaking teen influencer, like, post all the photos online kind of character. That is absolutely the kind of thing that kind of person would say. I'm all about personal growth. Haha. Alright, new lore entry. Captain Orion, new memory. Let's see here.
We met a curious figure in Captain
Oh, and there's a new
Orion,
thing for
the
Dr.
de
Vent,
facto
too.
warden of Pristine Peaks, after we crash-landed there in his ship. This fisherman of the cosmos, who lived a life of quiet solitude, was overcome with worry over someone who he recently rescued, who wandered off inside the Winter Palace. How do bioforms create attachments so quickly? It seems as much of a curse as a blessing.
Well, dang, that's pretty cold.
I am unable to avoid thinking about Dr. Vent, a scientist we met who was ill-advisedly using the hot air flowing from a mask-like aperture to unthaw a monstrous-looking rabbit encased in ice that he discovered in a cave. To call this ill-advised is an understatement. His assistant convinced us that his erratic behavior was caused by extreme isolation, all 72 hours of it.
Well, now we will go ahead and open the menu and see about some of these sparks and stuff. Because now, so it takes 350 star bits to get to level 4, huh? It seems like. So who are some of my mainstays? Starburst with turbocharge, I'd say. So we can go ahead and get up to a 50% bonus damage boost then. Is what we can do. Along with Physical Protector. So sure, let's do that. Yeah, they're starting to get kind of expansive. Actually, it'll be 160 for the new damage. I mean, electricity is definitely pretty good in this area. Maybe I'll just save them for upgrading before battle if it seems like there's some sort of weakness that I specifically need to target. I am intrigued about you. Oh, I should have tried you that last battle just to try it out. Yeah, I'll hold on to my star bits. And if I run into a battle that has enemies with a certain weakness, then maybe I'll do it. Though, I've yet to have a battle that I've been like, oh man, I need to upgrade my sparks or else I can't get through it. Like, I kind of get through every battle at this point,
made a
okay.
daring escape from Cursor, yet even at risk of capture, he made sure to pay his harbor fees beforehand.
Also, this is still hard mode, right? Because some of the story battles haven't actually felt all that hard. You know, settings. Yeah, demanding. For a more intense challenge, enemies are tougher and deal more damage. Hero management tasks are hands-on, yeah. That there. What are the other options there? Enemy threat high. So you can, so you can do custom then. Yeah. Hero health management not restored. Do you want to use this thing? No, I just wanted to see the preview on the other ones before locking things in. My skills are added to manually. Invulnerability off. Take damage from enemies. Oh, so you could just straight up be invincible if you want to take it, you know, as someone that never plays these kinds of games or as like a small kid or something like that just wants a fun Mario plus Rabbids story. I guess, huh? But yeah, it makes sense that the random encounters wouldn't be that hard. But I'm honestly surprised that some of the story battles lately haven't been all that hard at all. Because they used to be hard at the beginning of the game, but maybe now I'm just strong enough that they aren't? Or maybe because I did all that side questing around and leveling up, I don't know. So what is through here? What is in the deep depths of the palace? The answer is... some sort of puzzle down here or something?
Ah, this must be the ballroom. Imagine all the lively waltzes, polkas, and foxtrots that took place here.
Yeah, wow.
Pretty crazy.
Of course, no ballroom is complete without an elaborate locking mechanism to the upper floor, like so.
Ah, of course.
Divas often lock themselves behind doors like these, so ballroom architects devised ways to unlock them using switches. There are 2 other doors as well. Let's find out where they lead. Maybe we'll find a book on ballroom etiquette.
Well, Winter Palace, activate the first statue. I wouldn't even say that I grinded too hard in a way that you would think would be, you know, too hard, considering I did all the quests in the first world. I did just a handful in this world so far, so I haven't even done every quest that I could up to this point. But, you know, I should be maybe very slightly over-leveled with that, but not like a massive ton, you wouldn't think, right?
Orion faced
What
a
are those in the
comet
background?
and lived. But ask to hear the story, and all you get is grumbling about fuel costs and wholesale prices of celestial fish.
Well, any other things around here? Yep.
ran out of fuel and called his insurance company for deep space gondola assistance. That stuff pays for itself.
What a weird game. Also, it makes sense why there are paintings in the Augie one in the first world. So are these the order then? So that's 3. I'm just now noticing the constellation at the top. That's 4 is the order that goes. But isn't this just a place that he was visiting in his interstellar journey? Why would there be a bunch of paintings of him here? Okay, I appreciate them being here, but it doesn't really make any sense. You know, whoops, I keep on thinking I'm playing Persona here or something. So, solve the mystery of the first statue, huh?
Lady Venetia.
The former regent of Pristine Bakes.
Legend says
That after trying her first pumpkin spice latte at Palette Prime, she vowed to remain there in exile forever. Harmony up! Hello, Alucard. How's it going today? Do you know much about Mario and Rabbids by chance?
Lord Magnesio.
That's Lord Magnesio, previous tenant of this here palace.
You know,
He jumped ship from Beacon Beach when he discovered they had 6 popsicle flavors instead of only 3, as they do here. Well, can I check these paintings around? Nope. I can have a look at them. Have little to no knowledge. Alright. This is certainly something. So, Ubisoft went to Nintendo as like, hey, R.I.P. Rabbids and R.I.P. Mario. Can we do a crossover thingamabob with them? And Nintendo was like, okay. But only if you make Mario do something he's never done before. And Ubisoft, being Ubisoft, gave Mario a gun. So is that the boss of this mansion then? Spooky.
great horn spoon.
Didn't realize we were playing Luigi's Mansion. I'll be better boy than jellied goatfish. It's the ghost of Winter Palace.
Not a ghost.
That's one of Curse's Spark Hunters. Okay. So, to be more specific, they turned it into a turn-based RPG in the style of XCOM, essentially. And the, you know if they came from Rayman, if you're not mistaken? That's all you know about Rabbids. Okay, yeah, they came from Rayman. There was Rayman Raving Rabbids, and then Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. And then they've had a bunch of games since then that are, you know, a bunch of games of mini-games and, you know, wacky things. And, you know, Ubisoft with Rabbids games, the way that I see them is like, they can be kind of okay-ish, but, you know, not gonna be anything super-duper standout. Like, Rabbids is the kind of thing that you would expect to see in the bargain bin at the game store, not some super big title. But Ubisoft was like, whoa, this could be like the only chance we ever get to make a Mario game. We can't have this be half-assed. We actually need to go all out for this. And they did. So they made the first game that released in the Switch's launch year in 2017, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And my goodness, it was actually an amazing strategy game. They got Grant Kirkhope on as the composer, which is the person who composed the music for Banjo and Kazooie. So, you know, very good, wacky music in that case. And it was just overall a fantastic game there. And I guess it turned out so good that Nintendo gave them the go-ahead to make a sequel. So this just came out last month, like just a few weeks ago. It's the sequel, now 5 years later, Sparks of Hope. So, this story here is kind of a follow-up from the last one. The heroes are going on a new adventure. Now in this story, we're hunting and rescuing Sparks, which are like the Mario Lumas from Mario Galaxy and other games, but with rabbit faces on them. And each character can equip 2 that augment your abilities in some way when you activate them. The customization in this game is actually pretty cool because of that. But yeah, they're all pretty cursed looking, aren't they? I love them. They're so wacky. But yeah, so now this is the sequel. And they went even harder on the music in this game. In addition to Grant Kirkhope, they also enlisted, what's his name? Something Coker. Something or other there. Why am I forgetting his name right now? But it ends in Coker, who is the person that composed the music for Ori and the Blind Forest and other games like Halo Infinite, I believe, is another one. As well as Yoko Shimomura, who's worked on a lot of things, including a lot of Mario RPG games like Mario and Luigi. So the music for this game is freaking legendary, quite frankly. I really like the characters of it so far. So in the original game, you had Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and a rabbit version of each of them. And in this game, there's that, except with Yoshi getting the axe and then bringing in some new original characters. So here's Edge literally the most over-the-top anime edgy character they could make with a freaking Buster Sword-like weapon. Who is literally just named Edge. Gosh dang, I didn't mean to back out of the menu. You've got Rabbid Peach, who's like the teen who's always on her phone, always needing to be on social media. You've got Rabbid Luigi, who I guess is like a breakdancer kind of chill guy. And you've got Rabbid Mario, who's the most stereotypical Italian strongman. He's a really tough guy, yes? He's great, I love him. I think Rabbid Mario might be my favorite so far. is the case. So it's certainly something. It's really crazy that Mario plus Rabbids managed to get a sequel. And it's really crazy that, you know, Rabbids games are usually just games of mini-games that are kind of just shoveled out that aren't, you know, all that high of quality. But for the Mario plus Rabbids games, they pull out all of the stops because they're like, oh my goodness. Like, us at Ubisoft, this is like a one time that we're going to be able to make a Mario game. We have to pull out all of the stops and, you know, do Nintendo proud and make the best Mario game ever. And it really goes to show the potential of Nintendo giving their IPs to other companies to work on, you know? Because if you give, you know, your IP to some developers that haven't had the opportunity to work on that before, it's like, oh my goodness, we got to work on that? And they're gonna make something really, really cool, potentially. And this is a really good example of that. So, it would, I'm so confused right now. Is this some weird maze or something like that? So, you know, it would be really cool if Nintendo gave their IPs to other companies to work on sometimes. Like, they do it sometimes with cases like this, but it'd be cool if they did it more often. Because so far, I've been really enjoying this game. This is some sort of puzzle, but I don't understand what it is. Wait, the first statue. Mind you, of Halo Infinite, decent music, but nothing compared to old games. And board games is the horrible multiplayer could go on for hours. Don't hate it, just disappointing. One of those kinds of things. Was this the game, the first Mario plus Rabbids, that the creator cried while on a presentation because Nintendo was proud of the game? Yes, indeed. That was indeed the case for Kingdom Battle. So it really goes to show that, you know, situations like that where you are able to, you know, give other developers the opportunity to work with your IP when it's such a big IP like Mario and do something with a crossover like this. That, you know, it can be something that people are really passionate about. Because imagine being able to work on a Mario game, you know? That's a one-lifetime thing. And, you know, to see people actually liking it. There was a lot of mixed feelings about Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle when it first got revealed. Because a lot of people thought, like, oh, Rabbids, that means that's just going to be, you know, like some super quickly made thing that's just, you know, the kind of thing you find in the bargain bin like most other Rabbids games. But no! It was, my goodness. They actually went hard on it. So when Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope Hero was revealed, nobody was, you know, feeling like it was going to be an awful thing anymore. They were like, oh my goodness, now this is something to take seriously. This is some sort of a weird maze, and I don't understand it. I'm quite confused. So... Oh, that's just for coins. So there's something I'm missing here. Some sort of puzzle to solve. But what is it? What crucial detail am I missing here? So there's some way to go out through that door. Do something with that statue. I mean, I can see if that does anything, but I doubt it would. Ow. I'll just bonk. I'm quite confused. I am very thoroughly confused right now. Wait, candles. Do I just have to go through the one with candles each time? Is it one of those kinds of things? No, they both have candles. Doesn't make any difference. Oh! 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 Oh? Well, it's a new area, at least. So third-party company or companies need to make a move on reviving the Star Fox and F-Zero franchises because it looks like Nintendo will not be developing those in-house anytime soon. Might not be. How's it going today, Politico Stefan? That'd be really cool if Nintendo just said to some other company, like, hey, you wanna do this? Since we're not gonna be doing it ourselves. And, you know, you can be the ones that take the gamble here financially about whether it's a success or failure because that's the reason that we don't want to do it ourselves. I'm sure there's a lot of companies that would love to hop on that. But that's probably never gonna happen. Big sad. But hey, maybe situations like Mario plus Rabbids will make Nintendo open their eyes a bit more about that kind of idea. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so that's one done. So we activated the first statue. Alright, so we found the secret path. Sweet. Whee! Away we go. Away we go. So now we just gotta figure out the weird path to activating the second one, right? Is all we gotta do. So through this away we go. So, whoa. So yeah, let's go through this door now and see how we activate the second statue. Let's see. So, oh, there's a bunch of enemies around here. Watch your enemies carefully so you can move without being seen. Hope your shoes aren't squeaky. I mean, if we fight any of them, it's not a big deal. But I'll sneak around them if I can. You know. Alright, we're playing a stealth game now. Whee! Away we go. Okay. So where are we trying to get to? We'll just keep moving forward for now. That's what I'll do. Nintendo decided to invest in the Bayonetta sequels when no other publishers would, so maybe there's hope for longer-standing franchises? Maybe. That is a good point there. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring a key over there of some sort. Oh, you spotted me. Oh, he got me.